Now here the paper is EL 6501, unit is 4, and lecture number is 7 or 6, I don't know. I think it is lecture number 7. This is your lecture number 7, and this is the numericals. That means we are discussing here the examples regarding the SCR. So the first example, this is your examples. An half-wave rectifier circuit employing an SCR is adjusted to have a gate current of 1 milliampere. The forward breakdown voltage of SCR is 100 volt. For Ig, gate current is equal to 1 milliampere. If a sinusoidal voltage of 200 volt peak is applied to here, we have to find out the firing angle, conduction angle, average current. Here assume load resistance, it is equal to 100 ohm, and holding current is equal to 0. So the solution, we know that V is equal to Vm sin theta. So V here, V is equal to 100 volt, Vm is equal to 200 volt as given in here. Therefore, we first find out the firing angle. So V is equal to Vm sin theta, 100 is equal to 200 sin theta. Therefore, sin theta is equal to 100 upon 200, it is equal to 0.5. So we can say that theta is equal to sin inverse 0.5, it is equal to 30 degree. It is equal to 30 degree. Therefore, firing angle, first firing angle alpha is equal to theta is equal to 30 degree. Now we find out B, conduction angle. The conduction angle, it is equal to phi, and it is equal to 180 degree minus alpha, that is equal to 180 minus 30, that is equal to 150 degree. This is the answer for the second, to find out the conduction angle. Then third, average voltage, average voltage, and it is equal to equation Vm upon 2 pi 1 plus cos alpha, it is equal to 200 upon 2 pi 1 plus cos 30, and it is equal to 59.25 volt, 59.25 volt. So from the voltage we get average current, it is equal to average voltage upon RL, it is equal to 59.25 divided by 100. So this is equal to 0.5925 ampere. This is the final answer of this question. The second example is, this is your second example, and the second example is an SCR half wave rectifier has a forward breakdown voltage of 150 volt. When a gate current of 1 milliampere flows in the gate circuit, if a sinusoidal voltage of 400 volt peak is applied, then find out the firing angle, average output voltage, average current for a load resistance of 200 ohm, and finally D, find out the power output. So for this, assume that the gate current is 1 milliampere. Here, assume that the gate current is 1 milliampere throughout. and the forward breakdown voltage is more than 400 volt when Ig is equal to 1 milliampere. So from the this example of the above, we can find out Vm is equal to 400 volt, V is equal to 150 volt, and RL is equal to 200 ohm. Now first of all, A, what is a firing angle? To find out firing angle, V is equal to Vm sine theta. Therefore, sine theta is equal to V upon Vm. It is equal to 150 upon 400. It is equal to 0.375. Therefore, firing angle alpha, it is equal to theta, it is equal to sine inverse 0.375, it is equal to 22 degree. In this way we find out the firing angle. Now B, now the second one is the B, average output voltage. The average output voltage, that means V average, it is equal to equation Vm upon 2 pi into bracket 1 plus cos 22 degree. This is equal to 400 upon 2 pi 1 plus cos 22 degree. Therefore, finally, V average is equal to 122.6 volt. V average is equal to 122.6 volt. The third one C is equal to average current. The average current I average, it is equal to average output voltage V average divided by RL, that means 122.6 divided by 200, this is equal to 0.613 ampere. This is the average current. And the last one D is equal D, we want to find out the output power. Therefore output power equation is equal to V average into I average, that is equal to 122.6 into 0.613, this is equal to 75.15 watt. This is the final answer. These are the final answer. Now we are discussing the next example, example 3. Example 3. Our example 3 is, and AC voltage V is equal to 240 sine 314 t. That means V is equal to Vm sine omega t. V is equal to Vm sine omega t. So Vm is equal to 240 and omega is equal to 314. This is very simple form. And AC voltage V is equal to 240 sine 314 t is applied to an SCR half wave rectifier if SCR has a forward breakdown voltage of 180 volt. Find out the time during which SCR remains off. So here V is equal to Vm sine 314 t. Therefore, here V is equal to 180 volt, Vm is equal to 240 volt. Therefore, 180 is equal to 240 sine 314 t. 180 is equal to 240 sine of this, or we can say sine of 314 t, it is equal to 180 upon 240. This is equal to 0.75, or we can say 314 t, it is equal to sine inverse 0.75, that is equal to 48.6 degree, and this is equal to 0.848 radian. So be careful not here that degree to radian, degree to radian, then 48.6 degree into pi upon 180, and this gives the value of radian. We are using this, right? So this finally t is equal to 0.848 divided by 314. This is equal to 0.0027 second. This is the final answer. Next example is example 4. Next example is example 4. In an SCR, half wave rectifier circuit, what peak load current will occur if we measure an average DC load current of the 1 ampere at a firing angle of 30 degree. Now let us consider here Im be the peak load current. We consider that Im is the peak load current, then I average is equal to Vm upon 2 pi RL into 1 plus cos alpha. This is equal to Im upon 2 pi into 1 plus cos alpha, and this is because Im is equal to Vm upon RL. We know that. Therefore, Im is equal to 2 pi I average divided by 1 plus cos alpha. Then I average here I average is equal to IDC, and it is equal to 1 ampere, and also alpha is equal to 30 degree. Put in above equation, Im is equal to 2 pi into 1 upon 1 plus cos 30 degree, and this is equal to 3.36 ampere. This is the answer of this numericals. This is the answer of this numericals. Next one is, I think this is the last, no, this is the second last numericals. This is the second last numericals. An SCR full wave rectifier, an SCR full wave rectifier supplies to a load of 100 ohm. Now, if the peak AC voltage between center tap and one end of the secondary is 200 volt, then find out DC output voltage, load current for the firing angle of 60 degree. Load current for the firing angle of 60 degree. So, from the above given example, Vm is equal to 200 volt, alpha is equal to 60 degree, and RL is equal to 100 ohm. So first of all, find out A, DC output voltage. The DC output voltage V average, it is equal to Vm upon pi into 1 plus of cos alpha, 1 plus cos, this is your pi. This is equal to 200 upon pi into 1 plus cos 60 degree. This is equal to 95.5 volt. So in this way we are getting the DC output voltage. Now to find out B, that means load current for the firing angle of 60 degree. To find out B, the load current I average is equal to V average upon RL, that is equal to 95.5 divided by RL 100, and this is equal to 0.955 ampere is the load current average. This is your final answer. The last numericals in this chapter, the last numericals in this chapter is the SCR as given in the figure, the SCR as given in the figure has a gate trigger voltage Vt. Gate trigger voltage Vt is equal to zero point 0.7 volt. Gate trigger current It is equal to 7 milliampere, and holding current IH, it is equal to 6 milliampere. Then find out A, what is the output voltage when SCR is off? B, what is the input voltage that trigger the SCR? And the last one, C, if VCC is decreased until the SCR opens, what is the value of VCC? This is our circuit diagram. This is our circuit diagram. So from the solution of A is when the SCR is off, when SCR is off, that means it is not conducting. There is no current through the 100 ohm resistor. There is no current through the 100 ohm resistor. Therefore, V output, it is equal to supply voltage, and it is equal to VCC, and it is equal to 15 volt. Second one is what is the input voltage that trigger the SCR? So for this, the input voltage Vm, the input voltage Vm must overcome, or we can say Vin must overcome Vt, that means 0.7 volt, and also cause 7 milliampere to flow through the 1 kilo ohm resistor. So V in is equal to Vt plus It R. Vt plus It R, that is equal to 0.7 plus 7 milliampere into 1 kilo ohm, and this is equal to 7.7 volt, and this is equal to 7.7 volt. This is the answer B. Then the last one is the answer C. In order to open the SCR, in order to open the SCR, the VCC must be reduced. Then VCC must be reduced so that anode current is equal to IH. Anode current is equal to IH. Therefore, IH is equal to VCC minus VT upon 100 ohm. This is equal to, or we can say that VCC is equal to 100 ohm into IH, 100 ohm into IH plus VT, that means 100 into 6 milliampere plus 0.7, this is equal to 1.3 volt. This is our final answer. That's all. Thank you.